leaders to come on stage and take the seats for this inaugural session.
The whole idea of all this is to have a support base where the need of our members can be addressed quickly and effectively. That we are opening 2 new chapters in India and luckily have both the newly appointed chapter heads with us here today. Both the chapter heads will be representing INZBC on the ground in India, and we look forward to developing more programs and delegations with them.
Maximising our relationship relies not just on government, but on business and people with good ideas. Your advice and thoughts on how the government can support business and export opportunities in India will always be welcome.
Finally, both sides should work on promoting Brand India in New Zealand and Brand New Zealand in India. So we should be working towards events happening on both sides.
Our commitment to innovation across the entire supply chain, advanced nutrition solutions and dairy technology also present great potential for Indian businesses that we're keen to explore further. So I hope in a year's time, I'll be able to come back and share more about the new initiatives and partnerships we've forged that are helping to move the bar for businesses and consumers in India.
From the New Zealand side, it is for us as a country to move beyond statements of policymakers into consequent actions of our business entrepreneurs and education providers. This will call for taking concrete steps to make business relationships even more successful, to increase tourism and to develop education possibilities.
Participation here is tremendous, and definitely we have co-panelists from the dairy industry itself taking businesses there with right partnerships and increasing capacities where technology is lacking or where we have a lot of technology, particularly in IoT or precision farming or any other sector.
I'd like to invite our panel moderator on stage, and that's going to be Kevin Jenkins.
So, thank you very much. My job now is to facilitate discussion amongst the panel and also just to facilitate questions and answers.
Any plans to use successful and motivated Kiwi Indians to help you articulate the New Zealand brand to India?
Certainly, we are going to use, as you mentioned, they are more experienced, they have wider awareness about the potential in this sector. We'll be utilizing their services and their skill sets in enhancing the links between 2 countries.
We saw this when Prime Minister Ardern met Prime Minister Modi in New York last month. They were able to speak clearly across some common vocabulary, but they also made clear, and the Prime Minister made clear, that New Zealand was looking to do more, that we were looking to build stronger ties and broader ties with India. New Zealand has ambitions to drive our political security and trade cooperation forward, to look at building on those shared principles, and to make New Zealand and India very important partners within the Indo-Pacific region, promulgating ideas as well as outcomes.
But finding the right partner also, I always say, the right partner is not written on their forehead. You have to go there, press flesh, meet them, have lunches and dinners with them. And then after a lot of work on the ground, you would get the right partner. And a lot of success stories in this room who have done that.
As business people, what is it that you can do differently? Now, there is a lot of talk on FTAs. So if you do, great. And if you do not, let's be very serious about how we can have tangible outcomes. The High Commissioner spoke about outcomes and recommendations, which I appreciate.
India is going to remain a market fixated on its own economic and development needs. If you're going to trade with India, the benefit to India has to be crystal clear. And that benefit's not necessarily about the quality of the product that you're offering, but it's about value. It's about job creation, investment, using your know-how to help India connect and grow, and in turn finding a way to extract benefit yourself.
We'll now be moving on to our panel discussion.
My question is that why we have not envisaged working with ethnic media outlets like us.
Have the contacts or the resources to help facilitate that story.
I encourage the government to get up there more significantly, to invest in the relationship. And I'm certainly clear, if I have the privilege of being Prime Minister in 2020, we'll be there in 2021 in force to invest in the relationship.
The common themes were improved cash flow, a lower landed cost, a more competitive position, and good value prices to the end consumer. In summary, there are certainly some savings to be had, and these benefits and these savings can also extend to your business.
We made it possible, of course, with our expertise and also with ease of doing business in India. It is quite possible to do anything available in India.
So the New Zealand way, do what we say and deliver on your word. That's very, very important when we come to doing our business. 8 years it's taken me to get to where we are in India. I've still got a long way to go and really love what I do.
So those are our export trades. We also do farming, of course, as most of our members do. And we're seriously in the business of export.
We've fallen in love with India and we're very, very excited. It's the most exciting place to be. It's dynamic. Look forward to sharing more tips and things as the day goes on.
So how did you really meet the challenges in terms of transitioning that delivery of scale and the timelines?
From day one, we were building world class and we always knew we were going global. And so it's quite an honour to take Kiwi tech to the world and especially to India. So yeah, we're fine. It's scalable.
The work that's going on will take us forward to the next level and it will be a very exciting future for both India and New Zealand's trade. Thank you.
Finally, a big thank you to all our members and delegates. Your attendance made this summit a success. We hope you all had a great time. We look forward to having you with us for next event. Thank you and namaste.